Right, hello, here we are. We're the Shacklewell Arms in Dalston. We've got the lovely Frankie with us here, Frankie The Heartstrings, lead singer. Top man, he's kind of given up a bit of time just before his gig tonight, sold out gigs, to have a little chat with him. We've also got Smashing Pumpkins with us here. Only joking. And, right, so basically, Frankie, Pop Sex Club night that's going on tonight, is this just one-off thing, or are you going to be taking it around the country? Or?
It is our first time we've done one in London, but in the next few weeks and months there's going to be a few announced around the country. We're going to do about 3 or 4 back home in Sunderland, which is our homeland of course. But yeah, it's just an opportunity when we're not on the road ourselves to put on bands we like, bands we can, because we've got some kind of platform with Pop Sex that we can help other people out, so that's what we're trying to do.
Cool. So you've got on Lightnings and the Hoodwinks?
Hookworms.
Hookworms, that's it, yeah.
Hookworms from Leeds, really good band. They're not that old really.
They're just started. I'll have to check them out later.
Yeah, they've got an EP out on iTunes, you should check it out. But yeah, they're really good.
So it's been pretty much like this is the first anniversary of the record, pretty much, and it came out pretty much
exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, over the last year, you've done a lot. You've done gigs from Sunderland, Australia. You've been all over the world. You've done the kit. What do you reckon's been your highlight of the year?
It's always nice going back home to Sunderland. We did a sold-out show there at Christmas.
I remember. I think I fell through the decks at one point.
It's just nice to get asked to go to places like Australia, and we play, songs essentially about things that happen in Sunderland. Playing in like Tokyo and stuff like that.
It's also, I mean, like I've seen these a few times and all that, and every time I sort of see it's more, seem to me anyway, coming more together as a band, especially you yourself, you've almost got it down to a team now, as a front man, do you know what I mean? It's like, you get you use like that yourselves, the more you've been on it,
I always think like, what would I like to see in a band, if I went to see a band, and obviously I went gigs for years, and then decided to set up the band with the other people in the band, but it was kind of like out of just trying to do it for ourselves that we came about, and I think the way I approach every gig is how I want to see a gig. So it's put everything into it.
Definitely, I reckon, people who've got the record but might not have seen you live, I reckon once you see the songs, it's a brilliant album. That was one of my favourites of last year, and it's a great pop album. When you see it live as well, it sort of fits in even more, do you know what I mean? It gives you another dimension.
I really do. I think to get us, you've got to come and see us live. And I think if you listen to the record, you might think we're just it's really soft, But I think it's because Sunderland's a very punk town. I think we just bring it when we play live.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely when you see it, there's a different dimension of what I've seen. You've just been playing last night with the Kaiser Chiefs, was it? Hammersmith and Apollo?
Yeah, we've been on UK tour with them.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah,
done the
really
vaccines
nice guy.
well, didn't you?
We did the vaccines in November. They're actually coming down to DJ.
That's right, yeah. We'll have to try and get away with them.
Friends in high places.
Yeah, this is it. You've done Florence as well, wasn't it, last year?
That was a couple of years ago now. We did Florence. We've done some pretty big support tours.
So if you would pick any bands going currently, who would you choose to support or go for?
It's really hard on that. I don't know. There's this band we really love called Girls who we played with once. They came over here last year and we played with them at the Scala, but we really love their records.
Scala's a tough venue.
I don't think we're cool enough to play with them.
No, yeah? Come on, look, you all.
No, man cleavage out, but that probably is the reason why we'll never play with them again.
You're cool for that one. But you've been putting out on the label as well. You've got just done release for another Sunderland band as well, haven't you?
Yeah, a guy called Jamal. It's just the first music to come out in Pop Sex that's not ours.
Yeah.
And again, we just thought, while we're home writing the next record, why don't we just use these opportunities, put gigs on, put music out by people that we can help. And we got lots of amazing, interesting things coming up. Can't say too much about yet, but we're going to be putting more other people's music out.
Yeah, he was trying to use a sort of factory sort of mentality, weren't you?
Everything we've ever done has had a catalogue number on Pop Sex, being a broken drumstick of the first ever gig up until this last release, which is Pop Sex 50, which is Jamal's single. We just want to bring a bit of value back to music, and especially physical music. That's kind of gone with everyone downloading everything for free and that.
I've got the vinyl, don't worry, I'll pave my way.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, like, well, that's all exciting stuff coming up. So what's going to happen now? The band obviously coming towards the end of the tour. You've had the album out. Is that all toured out now? Are you going to go back
Pretty
in the
much,
studio?
like, yeah,
We're
going back in the studio as soon as we've written the album. Basically,
Yeah.
we've written like a good 15 songs, but we want to like really another 15
Yeah.
and then go in.
Are you doing the same sort of vibe on it as well? Are you going to start backing in some
No, I think-
reggae, like,
Yeah, we're just, I think,
or
like, you know, the first
different-
record, we didn't expect to be in a band professionally, like, we
Yeah.
didn't expect to be a full-time band and get signed, so we just wrote pretty much songs that we wanted to write and just think, right, we'll just write this.
It
And
just
then,
happened.
yeah, it just happened, but
Yeah.
like this time we can, because we can do it full-time, we go in and write during the daytime because
Yeah.
we haven't got jobs anymore, like,
Yeah.
so we can spend a lot more time thinking about ideas and toying with structures and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot more work going into this record.
But fingers crossed it works. So it worked well enough
Yeah.
when he just went in without any ideas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's going to be miles better. You know, just simply because we can do it for. We're, you know, at this time in this country, to be paid to be doing something you like, it's a total privilege.
It's the dream, isn't it, man? Do you know what I mean?
Like, you know, every day we're home, we're just in the practice room.
Yeah.
Because we don't take it for granted, you know.
Yeah. That's it, man. We're all living the dream in some bathroom.
Yeah,
this
it's what
is
you
fucking
get
dream,
into.
you know what I mean?
It's good, yeah.
Yeah, alright then, Frank, wait, nice time. Got some quick fire questions as well.
Yeah, that's
then,
good. I get that.
We'll box a couple of these out. There we go. Right, pop or sex?
Fizzy pop.
Fizzy pop. What, sauce brown, Danny Line of Burn?
Dan Line Burn.
Oh, you can't be with Danny Line of Burn. Quinn or Phillips?
Quinn because he's just left
Ah.
us. But Phillips is
Counts well. Then
super
we've got
cat.
all the Geordies and then that goes into the next one. Right, beat the Marks next week or beat Everton in the Cup quarter final on the day out at Wembley. Bragging rights over Wembley.
Yeah, beat the Marks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fair play, cool with that. Oasis or Blur?
I'm gonna have to say Blur. I was never on a Oasis.
Oh really?
fan.
Did you
Although
see
you are
the
watching Oasis.
Brits?
Yeah,
in the week?
yeah. You know, like, you know, a lot of bands, including ourselves, probably wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Oasis's
Yeah.
impact on popular culture.
Yeah.
And that, and our label was falling out of the back of Creation Records. So
There you
we
go.
got a lot
Oh,
of
yeah,
them. But
yeah.
artistically, I think
You'd say Blur, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, Frankie Howard or Frankie from the Saturdays?
Frankie Howard.
Frankie Howard. I
Yeah.
actually seen Frankie from the Saturdays at the summer match last week.
Oh, wait, I was just around Weybridge.
Yeah, I was like, I ended up in the director's box. Long story, I'll tell you later. But then Frankie, I know he said Frankie Howard walked past there. Frankie from the
He's
Saturdays.
dead.
I was like, what? Very, very attractive woman. I go Domino's or Pizza Hut.
I'm gonna have to say Domino's.
Of course you are.
Contractually
Hobnobs or
obliged.
digestives?
What kind of hobnobs? Caramel ones.
Oh, here we go. I didn't think about this. It's field repair and all that.
Yeah, caramel.
Caramel hobnobs.
Yeah.
Okay. Lager or bitter?
Lager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blondes or brunettes?
Brunettes.
Yeah. Alright. Happy days. Leave there. Frankie, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I
Cheers.
really
man.
enjoyed this.
All the best. Yeah. Literally, we'll be watching the gig and all that tonight.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a bit of a review of what's happening after that. And yeah, this is Frankie from the Smashing Pumpkins. Cheers.